there's a very interesting channel coming through where a lot of you guys are going through a molting period. A lot of you guys are shedding the old skin. You guys are coming into a new timeline. You guys are coming into a higher version of yourself, which is amazing. You guys have stopped caring about what people are thinking of you. You guys have stopped caring if you're going down a similar path, and there's such beauty in it. But there is something interesting coming through, okay? So I'm going to word this weirdly, but I feel like for the right collective, you'll understand. You don't care so much what people are saying now, but there is a fear as to what people will say in the future when you're fully stepped into this timeline. And like they're giving me they're giving me examples of like a 10-year 20-year high school reunion, or seeing someone that you haven't seen since childhood, or seeing your grandparents, or like something where you have to explain what you're doing or where you're at, or there's going to be a very noticeable shift physically, mentally, socially, financially. You guys are going to be looking different. It's going to be a very, very noticeable shift. And so for those of you, or for those who haven't seen you in a while, there is going to be maybe a little bit of an explanation of, oh, here's how I did this, or oh, here's what's been going on in my life. And Spirit's just kind of like, they just don't want you to care, okay? Like, they want you to step back into the current energy that you embody. And I think a lot of you guys might be like, oh my gosh, I'm being very egotistical. I'm being very like in my body. I'm being very in my masculine. But I'm hearing that's exactly what you need in order to get the stuff done in your life right now. So, you know, you need to kind of in the future, this is just a reminder that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the current people in your life think. It doesn't matter what the past people. It doesn't matter what the future people. It doesn't matter, period. Like, that's just like an overall reminder to you. I feel like, again, some of you guys, this is family members that you feel like you have to have a certain tie to. You have to like show up in a certain way to. And it's like, maybe those were the expectations, but who put those expectations there? Why? And why haven't we dissolved them if they don't best serve our interest and our higher good? 212 when I pause that. But like, is it a means of control? Confirmation. So Spirit's just reminding you, like, have that boss energy in the future, because there are going to be people that, you know, you don't care now, but sometimes even when you don't care, there may be instances in the future where you'll have, or maybe this has already been, you haven't cared, and there's going to be people who come up to you that you've stopped and you've forgotten about, that have still like been thinking about you, have still, and you're like, wait, what? I thought we were over this, you know? Like, you just have to kind of get over, you have to realize how much you play a role in people's life too, is what's coming through. But you have to detach from that too, because if you were to think about, if you were to think about all of the people, the ways in which they think about you, like, you would have no time for yourself. And so you just got to detach from what people think. This is also a thing of like, you just got to keep there's like, oh my gosh, I'm channeling so much right now. This is really beautiful. It's like, there's so many different people from versions of your life that have gotten to know you, but then had to fall away for whatever reason. And they may have questioned the ascension process in that moment, but at like every ascension thereafter has like just further confirmed that you were always in the right. And so like that very first person is like literally like kicking themselves in the foot, because they're like, I really messed up. And, you know, like, it's just going to continue. It's just going to continue. For some of you guys, I'm hearing it's like part of your duty here is you're walking karma, and you haven't fully accepted that. But it's hard too, because you got to have this principality of like staying disconnected, staying detached. Because if you get too connected to it, again, it's like you're going to have no time for yourself. Confirmation. But that's what I have for y'all.